What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode 12 of Adventures in Minecraft. It's been a little while since I've recorded an episode, and I have to apologise for that. I've been a very busy bunny with different things here and there, and apparently I just refer to myself as a bunny. Whatever next. So, taking a look at my inventory. Oh, no, apparently I've selected cobblestone when I really didn't. So, what I've been doing pretty much is, if you have a look behind the portal here, you'll see that there's an iron door. And if we go through this, you can see branch mines in either way. Basically, all I've been doing all across the world is, all across the map, however you wish to refer to this save, is basically digging holes such as this one here, going strip mining, because I've been waiting so long to record this episode that there's, I've been running out of things to do. I didn't want to get so far ahead in the world that there was no I don't know, how do you pull it? No way for me to record another episode because I was so far ahead, which I don't think is physically possible, but you know what I mean. I don't want to make an episode to the point where it's too far ahead and you've lost track. That's just a pathway that connects the two strip mines up there. So, I was working on this area, the skeleton spawner area, recently, and I made a discovery. In a past episode, I've tried to make this redstone here that you see, this redstone line that goes all the way up here, and then powers the lights on, which prevents the mobs from spawning. This is, the light room. Basically, I dug through the wall. You notice I've got a second gap here, and this bit here is actually where I stand to grind XP, get the drops and kill them. And also, I'm not sure if I've shown this before, but basically there's a little button there, as you see. When you press it, it's connected to, basically the button's connected to this redstone. Just a simple contraption here, providing power to two sticky pistons, and when you press it, it suffocates the mobs and kills them. I believe stone buttons only power on for 0.5 seconds, and then wooden buttons, wooden buttons power on for 2.5 seconds, I believe, 1.5. I'm not sure. This is just all off the top of my head. So you press that and they suffocate. And really, that's all there is. I mean, it's basically just another way to, just another way to kill mobs without, what am I doing? Without having to, create a splash potion and lag your world out with all the XP orbs and so on and so forth. So that's what the button's for. I didn't know whether I was showing it, so now I have. And there's a enchantment table here. Basically, I was getting a couple of levels here and there. Oh my god. And then enchanting bows. If we go down here, I need to change this ladder as well at some point. Pardon me. So I was enchanting, I believe, that up the top here. Just getting power 1s on most of them. I'm looking for infinity. And then I can go ahead and put really big enchants on the bow like all the other ones, and make it the big bow, so to speak. So what redstone, I'm going to move the redstone around for now. Do I have any sticks? Not on me. wood seems to be in short supply. Let me just do something here for a minute, sorry. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. So, what I'm going to do is pretty much just move the redstone line completely from down here, and then pull it up here so that I'll have a lever here, which will power redstone, which should, if I leave it on, if I do on by default and that powers that, and then remove this line, so it's on by default, and then if I make a lever, so to speak, that should invert it and then they'll spawn. So that's pretty simple, just an inverted switch. I didn't expect it to be that easy. And then cobblestone there, and then just fill this in. So a little bit funky, but makes it somewhat more compact, and I guess now we can, do I have any stone bricks on me? Not with me. So I guess we can get rid of this now and block it up, and then retrieve the redstone, because this has always been a pain to try and wire. If you remember, originally it was here, I think, right there, and then it ran up behind and went up. So I guess I can now remove, or cover up even at least, that section of the, where am I going, of the map. So what shall I do with this? I guess, because basically I want to destroy all the ladders and replace them, because I'm not happy with the way that they're placed. And also, as you see like that, you drop down and take way too much damage, which, you know, causes over time gradual damage to the armor and so on and so forth. So can I get up? No. Okay. So I guess while I'm doing this, I've got a few topics that I wanted to get off my chest, and one of them, the most important one to my, at least to my channel, is the recent strike that I received. And I guess this links in with another topic that I wanted to talk about, you know, YouTube comments on videos in general. Oh dear. But I'll start off with the strike on my channel. So basically, a couple of days ago, I logged into YouTube and found out that one of my videos, the Minecraft 4.7 and 1.5 duplication video, had been flagged for misleading title and thumbnail by the YouTube community, and basically YouTube agreed and took it offline. Can't say I'm too happy about that. I feel as if it was a little bit harsh. There was a clear disclaimer in the video description stating that, do I want that? Like, that's stating that, you know, I must admit that it wasn't a tutorial as such, more so a showcase of a duplication bug, and it actually was a duplication bug. Basically what happens is, back in the early Minecraft 1.5 snapshot, I don't even know what I just said, good lord, snapshots, you could duplicate items using coppers, and you know, occasionally it'd spit out an item such like that, which would drop on the floor and basically be, you could basically duplicate it and use it as many times as you wanted. Basically one block, all you do is right click, and then it would just keep going and keep creating stack upon stacks. The only annoying bit was the fact that you had to right click, So I made a video about that, and it was quite popular actually, which to be honest was to be expected. I'm not going to act surprised. I finally put a gate in here to save minutes upon minutes of jumping over the fence. I do need to move this bed at some point. Can't say I want to do it right now. But yeah, the video was quite popular, which was to be expected. You know, like I say, I expected it to get quite a few views. Possibly not as many as it did. You know, I'm not exactly brainless when it comes to videos, and put the yours in here. I'm not exactly brainless, like I'm saying. When it comes to videos and knowing what's popular and what's not, I tend to hit the nail on the head, so to speak, because I'm able to, you know, it's not hard to do some market research and have a gander and figure out what people are watching at the moment. And this video got, pardon me, sorry about that, wow. This video got around 80,000 views, which is, for most people, an unimaginable amount of views. I don't want to sound cocky when saying this, but I kind of took it with a pinch of salt. You know, like, don't get me wrong, I was completely appreciative, or appreciated even. Appreciated, it's not a word. Shit, I was completely, like, I appreciate the fact that it got that many views, but in all honesty, I couldn't fully appreciate it, because, like I say, it was more a showcase than a tutorial. I did put a disclaimer. I did try to explain that, you know, what the video was about, and the fact that the only reason that I put tutorial in the title, or at all, is to simply make people aware. You know, no one's going to type in a YouTube search bar, you know, YouTube, I don't know, showcase. You know, people are going to go looking for duplication videos as opposed to showcases on a much more larger scale. So therefore, if you want to get your video out, basically, you had to put tutorial, and there was no other way about it. You know, I'm not going to create false truths, so to speak. So, didn't I already have a whole bunch of slabs? So yeah, I wanted to get the video out there and give it as much exposure as possible, but really it kind of backfired, and the community didn't appreciate what I was trying to do, and this leads on to that strike, by the way, is on my channel for 6 months, and it prevents oh dear, it prevents me from live streaming and also editing my in-video programming. So from now on, for the first 10 seconds of the videos for the next 6 months, you're pretty much just going to see the same video, which I believe before I got the strike it was set to how to install Minecraft 2.0, I think, which to be honest is probably a good thing, because if that ever takes off, I mean, it was only in that video, well, Minecraft 2.0 in general was only in April Fool's, so I don't think the video is going to take off, but at least I left it at a half decent video. I probably should have put it to something such as episode 1 of Adventures in Minecraft to give people a taste of what the series is about. But, you know, like I said, I didn't expect to receive the strike, so to speak. So, you know, I can't really blame myself for not being prepared. But like I was saying, the Minecraft community, and this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a few days now, because I've recently made a video which was called, you know, it was a redstone tutorial on how to make automatic or custom level enchants. I think it was Minecraft tutorial. Custom level enchants, I believe, is the entire name of the video. And I've run out of slabs. Basically, in that video, there we are. I know I had some somewhere. Basically, in that video, I show you a design that I've made, and this video is actually genuine. You know, more so than the previous video I was talking about. So this video demonstrates, you know, a contraption that I made using sticky pistons and bookshelves, basically being able to choose your level, you know, by simply selecting how many bookshelves you want around the enchantment table at any given time. And I made it clear in the video, or the video description even again, that I wasn't claiming that I could allow you to choose what level you wanted or what enchantment you wanted, simply just how many bookshelves you wanted around the enchantment table, like I said. So I make this video, I upload it, you know, I make, render and upload this video on the same day. I put a lot of effort and time into ensuring that this video is the best that it can be, and then I get some 11-year-old, and this is what I refer to when, you know, when I say the Minecraft community, and it's a shame that this happens. You know, B00 was talking about this some time ago, not specifically what I'm about to say, but the topic in general. So I'm gonna, you know, this kid, I won't say 11-year-old, I won't give an age because I don't know how old he was, but let's just say this kid was fairly young, and he's commented on one of my other videos, and all this kid had to call me was a CUNT. Right? For no apparent reason, I'm being abused over the internet by someone who's blatantly younger than myself, because they haven't got the mental capacity to respect someone's video. You know, if it was on the duplication video, I could understand. There was probably comments like that. You know, I didn't look through all of them before the video was removed from YouTube. So this kid calls me a CUNT, you know, and I'm spanning it out simply because there may be some of you younger viewers watching this video, and I don't particularly want you to get offended, or, you know, I don't want you to be watching a video and your parents walk past or whatever, and they're like, stop you from watching videos or so on and so forth. But anyhow, so I'm abused over the internet by this person that's younger than myself, and then he calls the video crap, and basically has a blatant disregard, you know, any self-respect or anything to the videos in general, and just decides that he wants to abuse the video. So any comments like that, you know, the moral behind that whole thing is basically, if you're going to leave comments like that on my video, and also these comments that are, you know, people are deciding that suddenly commenting first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, you know, I don't need to know that you can count the number line, really, you know. I don't want to know that you're able to like I say, count. It's not really within my daily interest. I don't wake up like, oh, I wonder if he can count to 100. Or she, you know. I don't know if I have any female viewers of this series. If I do, let me know. It's always appreciated. But like I say, I don't want to know that you can count to 100. To be honest, I really don't give the foggiest. Okay? And, you know, it's something that bugs me, because if I'm going to put time and effort into making videos like this one, by the way, these videos take, you know, 2 to 3 hours, depending on rendering, editing, you know, basically the total, including recording, you know, the whole process in general is a lengthy one. It's not easy to make videos, you know, it's not as easy as... For people that just watch videos instead of making them, you're probably going to think making videos is the easiest thing in the world. No. Believe you me, this process is harder than anything you would have been through. Simply for the fact that the amount of effort that it takes to, you know, become a commentator, learn how to commentate. Yes, it's as easy as speaking, but it's about building up confidence, building up a viewer base, getting a commentary style, you know, genres, so on and so forth. So, for the effort that goes into this videos, I really don't appreciate the fact that people feel the need to post first, second and third. You know, I'd much appreciate if you haven't got anything constructive criticism, anything nice to say, just don't post a video comment at all. Because really, I'm not making videos for people to just sit there and say first, second. I've actually got a video that's literally just full comments that says first to fourth. You hear that? That's a sarcastic clap. I don't care. So I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Well, not commercial, just break in general, and compose myself together. Basically, get a few things together, and I guess I'll rejoin you for the second half of the video. So I'll see you in just a moment, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. As you can see, we're in the nether here after the rant about YouTube comments. You know, I feel bad for having to pull it like that, but to be honest, there's no other way of setting the record straight and making sure that people know where they stand if you don't tell them blatantly. You know, it's a little harsh to have to pull it like that, like I say, but really, again, there is no other way. So again, I haven't, you know, I just want to show you something. I haven't made any progress with this stone area. I leveled the floor out. I'm not sure if that happened last time I showed this area. You know, it's that long between episodes. I do so many things, I don't know whether or what I've shown. And then I've got what would have been the start of the floor here, and then a second layer. I know I've shown this in a video for a fact, because I remember being up here and talking about beds in the nether and so on and so forth. I may change this to a different pattern altogether, a different combination, but you know, I'm really stuck for ideas as to what to do with this area. I mean, if you've got any, feel free to leave them in the comments, you know, what to build in here, or where to expand this to. But I think, for now, without any viewer suggestions, I'm going to leave it whereby, unless there's a portal in this distance that needs a tunnel, I can build the tunnel going that way to the portal. But other than that, then this area is just pretty much going to stay like this for the time being, until I come up with an idea. And something that I want to show you as well is up here. If we take a jump up here, you can see, I'm not going to walk through the redstone wiring for the lights, it's pretty simple. But basically I managed to finally get levers up here and create some. I actually did this in an episode I tried to record, which would have been this episode if it went successful at the time, but of course, like always, it doesn't. While failing to load there, clearly. Always a beautiful sight to see in videos. So, like I say, I tried to record the video and it didn't work out, and I also did all this work. I changed this area here. I did this off camera actually after failing to record the episode. Quite a nice short, compact stairway, you know, just down and then straight into the portal. It has to go up like this, otherwise the portal's blocked off, which is unfortunate, unless I was going to move the portal one up, but I'm not sure if that would change where it went to, and try to create a second one. Anyhow, I moved this one up, and the reason that I have to move it one up is because I didn't bring any iron bars with me. But basically, let me just explain. If, you know, okay, so there's a block here. As you know, you can place half slabs on the top, and if I do it to the side, on the bottom. Now, the way that this design is, basically the half slabs here are on the top half of this block at the bottom, which you don't actually get to see in the design because it's underneath. If they were on the bottom half, when you place iron bars, which is what I'm using to put in the middle of this instead of glass or anything else. Basically, there would be a half slab difference between the bar, you know, because the iron bars don't connect to a half slab when it's on the bottom half of a block, basically. So I'm having to move everything one up, and I had to do this for the whole of, you know, basically everything that we've just walked through. I had to do it, and to be honest, it gets a little bit confusing, you know, because it's been so long since I originally made this design or created it. You know, when you first make something, it's pretty much fresh in the mind, and it's easy to remember what design you went with and how it was made. You know, stuff like this is all about remembering numbers and how many on each side there is, and so on and so forth. So I believe that's one up. Like that, possibly. So yeah, like I say, it's all about remembering numbers and where everything goes. You know, and it's been so long since I, you know, between the time that I tried to record or failed to record the last episode and this one. Oh no, that's not right. What have I done wrong? They need to be in line, half a slab lower. So stuff, little stuff like that takes, you know, it takes a while to build something like this and to get it to the point where it's I wouldn't say working, but pretty much symmetrical, because when, you know, no matter what I'm designing, it always has to be symmetrical, or at least look half decent, you know, to the point where it doesn't look odd, so to speak. What have I done here? Around, it's pretty hard trying to build, and you know, because stuff like this is probably more appropriate to take a cut. Obviously, and get back to it. If I move this one, it should be one full also. Yeah, there we go. So stuff like I say, stuff like this takes a bit of planning, a bit of effort putting into. You know, everything that you do takes effort, but hopefully I can get this finished eventually. And if I go up here, let's take a run up, I'm gonna have to extend this all the way over here, which this one leads to the jungle temple, which I haven't shown yet. Might do that in a future episode, but I'm not gonna walk you through it just for now. And then in that distance you've got two portals, and then all the way to run down, there's another another even portal in that direction over there. So this is pretty much going to be a lengthy project. It's going to take a fair bit of work, so to speak. Or do I feel as if I've got something? Because it's not bricks. There's probably a few of you that were shouting at the video saying it's wrong. So, I mean, like you can see, just little things like this is pretty much what I've been doing off camera, just most of the work, and yet that's apparently still wrong. So yeah, most of the little tasks such as this, just been doing them off camera, and making sure that I've got something to make an episode about. Like I said, I've been trying to record an episode for a while, but I kept getting disturbed. You know, like I say, when people are in that, or like I've said even before, when people are in the house, it's not particularly the easiest to make a video. You know, I'm not so bad with it now, you know, confidence wise, because before it was an issue with not being able to record while people are in the house. Now it's more a noise thing, you know, there's so much background noise. It's excuse after excuse, I guess, but really, if you don't like recording when people are around, then there's nothing that can be done about it. So, you know, it is what it is. So I believe the time's up for this episode, guys, you know, recording wise. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry for the wait. I'm going to put this up on the same day as recording. Usually I'd make it Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, but instead I'm going to put this out today, which is Wednesday. You'll know that because you're watching it today. Probably around 10 o'clock, probably 9, half 9, I don't know, we'll see. But like I say, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the delay in between episodes. You know, it's not something that I'm particularly too fond of, but like, you know, it seems to be the case at the moment, whereby there's a lot of YouTubers that are having to put projects and stuff on hold simply because real life's getting in the way, and you know, that's kind of that's kind of what's going on in my case. You know, things are preventing me from making episodes, so therefore the production number in general has to fall, so to speak. It takes a bit of a nail on the head, and the series takes a backdrop. But I've got some figuring out to do with regards to how I want to connect this space to that down there, because I don't want to leave this out in the open. So I'm going to get to work on that, and hopefully it will be completed by the time that I record the next episode. Probably take a break from the nether for the next episode. But thank you again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like I say, sorry for the break, and just enjoy the rest of your day, really. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.